Hi everyone, so today I'm going to be doing a video on a day in the life of my rabbits. So there's Tash, my rabbit, and there's Lily and Coco. And all I'm going to be doing is filming and taking pictures of what the rabbits do throughout the day. So all I'm going to do with the rabbits today is clean them all out, so by the end of this video they will all be nice and clean. And I'm going to let them have a bit more space, so I'll put Tash and Rabbit in the passageway, which is out here, and I'll put Lily and Coco in their cage and on the shed floor, which is here. So yeah, first of all I'm just going to take Tash and Rabbit out of their cage and put them into the passageway on the floor, and then I can start cleaning their cage out. So that's Tash and Rabbit in the passageway. Now I'm going to start cleaning their cage out, but obviously before I start doing things with the rabbits throughout the day, I do check their water bottle in the morning, give them their main food in the morning. So Tash and Rabbit have the Russell Rabbit Complete Muesli, and Lily and Coco have the Wag Buddy Brunch and the Burgess XL Taste Nuggets, and they sometimes have some of these on occasion, just because Tash and Rabbit used to have these and they didn't like them, so I've got like half the bag left, so I just tip a few into Lily and Coco's food bowl every now and then, just to use them up really. Even if they don't eat them, it's still a variation in what they can eat. So yeah, I've done a video on how to clean out Tash and Rabbit's cage inside the shed, so if you want to know how I do it, then I'll just leave the link to that video below and you can check that out, just so you have an in-depth video of how I actually do it. But I'll just be filming some parts of me cleaning their cage out. So while Tash and Rabbit are in the passage around the floor, I've just put down 2 chew tubes. They only have 1 chew tube in their cage, just because if I put 2 in, then they'd have no space for themselves. So I only put 1 in their cage, and then when they're playing outside I put 2 out, and then 1 is stored in the shed and then 1 is in their cage, as I said before. So yeah. So I've just cleaned out Tash and Rabbit's cage inside the shed, so that when they come in later on it will be nice and clean for them, because it's not that late. They're going to stay in the passageway on the floor for a bit longer. Since I made my last clip of them in the passageway on the floor, I've actually made a little den for them. This is the box that Lily and Coco's cage came in, and because it's not being used I thought I'd just make a den out of it. So I've just got one of their chew tubes in there, and they're in there at the moment. It's just a nice enclosed space for them to go if they sort of want some time where they know they're secure and they're safe and everything, because being in an open space like the passageway on the floor for too long can be sort of like quite open, and they don't really feel too secure. So having a little enclosure like this, like a little den, really is a nice thing to do. So whenever they come out here, I'll just open this up and they'll come out into the passageway, and they'll have this as well. So yeah, so now I am going to clean out Lily and Coco's cage in the shed, bearing in mind I've never actually cleaned out this particular cage before, just because it's only a week old and they've only been living in here for about a week. So all I've done to this cage is put things in it. So obviously the rabbits, the hay rack with the hay in it, the litter trays with the caterer's granules and wood shavings, the floor of the cage is straw, hay and wood shavings, their Knorr garland, their water bottle, a little bowl to catch all of the water dripping from the water bottle, and their food bowl. So all I've done is actually just put things inside this cage. I've never actually properly cleaned it out and then put things in it. I've just put things in it and that's it. So when I'm used to cleaning out this cage, I will do a video on it, but at the moment, because I've only had it for about a week and they've been living in it for about a week, I can't really do it just yet, because this is going to be the first time I've ever actually cleaned this cage out. So yeah.
My sexy, no. So sexy.
So as you can see, Lily and Coco are now on the shed floor only, just because I'm about to clean out their cage and it'll just be annoying for them to be hopping in and out of the cage and everything. So they're just going to be on the shed floor while I'm cleaning their cage out. Obviously, because I don't really know where I'm going with cleaning their cage out, just because I've never cleaned it out before, as I said in the previous clip. So I'll probably just show you when everything is taken out of and taken off the cage, and then just do it like that instead of sort of showing you in-depth bits. I'll just do a video when I'm personally used to it. So yeah, so I have just taken everything out of and off of their cage except their Knorr garland, just because it doesn't affect how I clean out their cage whether the Knorr garland is on or off of the cage, so it's less hassle and it takes up less time if I just leave it on. So yeah, and then I've just got their tug and Knorr on the shed floor and their food bowl on the shed floor, just in case they get a bit hungry and just in case they get a bit bored and they want to have a boredom breaker. And then here I've just got their 2 white wires to secure the bottle of water to the cage, obviously, and then I've got their water bottle, and then I've got a food bowl that I use to catch all of the dribs and drabs of water from the water bottle, just in case it does drip out. It drips into there. And then I've just got their 2 litter trays, and then I've got the meadow hay that I'm going to use for when they are cleaned out. And then I've got their hay rack with hay in it, and then their food ball with hay in it. That hay is half and half. It's the hay from my farm and meadow hay from Wilkinson's, and then that's just meadow hay from Wilkinson's, so yeah. So I have just cleaned out Lily and Coco's cage inside the shed, and I now have an idea of how to clean it out. So in about 2 weeks' time, when I'm used to cleaning their cage out, I will do a video on how I do it. So I've just opened the cage door just so Lily and Coco can go inside there and on the shed floor, and in a bit I'm going to take their cage and put it in the passageway, and then I'm going to hoover the shed floor, just because it hasn't been cleaned for about a week and it's just covered in sawdust, hay, straw and all that sort of thing. So if I clean it now, then it'll be clean for another week, and then I'll just keep on cleaning it every week, because I used to clean it every 2 days, but now if I clean it every week then it's better. I do have to hoover it just because there's mats down now, but this doesn't have to be hoovered, but it might as well be hoovered seeing as the hoover is actually coming in here. I'll just hoover that anyway. So yeah, Lily and Coco are in their cage at the moment. They were just drinking and having some food, and now they're just sort of exploring, because this is, as I said before, the first proper time I have actually cleaned them out in this cage in particular. So yeah. So here's Tash and Rabbit, and they're just outside in the passageway still. And there's one of their chew tubes, because the other chew tube is in their cage, ready for when they go back into their cage later on. This is the box that Lily and Coco's cage came in, but because it's not being used, all I did was open the flaps up and put that one on the ground. and then that one's just flat down like that, so that it's like a den / enclosure for them for when they come into the passageway. That's what I'm going to do now, and that's Lily and Coco's new hutch that I need to build still, but it's not really urgent for that to be built yet because they're living in here at the moment, so it's not that urgent, but it will be put up very soon anyway, and I'll do a video on that. So yeah, my other rabbits are very lazy just because they are 6 years old, and you know, it's not a very lively age to be when you're a rabbit really. You just like to chew and stuff. So yeah, that's Tash and that's Wabbit, and they've just been sitting there for quite a long time now. They were sitting there for a long time, but they've just decided to come out to see what everyone else is doing. I'm going to get them a locust bean treat each in a bit, because they love them. All they are dry locust bean pods, so they're not exactly unhealthy for them. I'm going to get them now and give them some. So I keep them in this sandwich box. I have 3 sandwich boxes, as you can see. I've got one with a blue lid, purple lid and this pink lid. And there's basically just 1 pack in there and 1 pack in there. So it's basically the locust bean treat box in a way. So yeah. I normally shake it before I give it to them just so they can recognise the noise. Come on then, Buns. Ooh, what is this? Do you recognise this box from yesterday, Tash? She was chewing it a lot yesterday because she could smell the locust bean treats through it. No, they're here. Look, they're here. Come on. Good girl. Okay, be fair. Wabbit wants one too. No, she's such a pig. Come on. Let Tash have one. No, let Wabbit have one. I'm getting them modelled up now. Okay. Wabs, you can have another one. Quick, before Tash nabs another one. Okay. That's it. I have to do it quickly, otherwise they just pounce on them again. Okay. I'll leave them there for a bit. And I'll take them in a second. Oh, they're going to pounce on them, aren't they? I'll take them now, actually. They're going to go crazy for them. Come on, run away. Run away. Alright, I've got it. Oh. I've kept the packaging for both of the packets as well. I don't really know why, but yeah, I've still got them. Lily and Coco are inside their cage. No, they're so cute. So yeah, that was me giving Tash my bit of treat. Tash has come to see what's going on. There she is. Oh, she's just hopped off. Okay. Yeah. So that's really it. All I'm going to do now is when it's like more evening time, I'm going to give them some more water in their water bottle if they need it, like if it needs refilling. I'm going to give Tash and Wabbit only a little treat each, or a few treats between them both, and then I'm going to give them all some more straw and hay if they need it. So yeah, that's it really, guys. That is like a day in the life of my rabbits. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll speak to you next time. Bye.